Good morning and welcome to Dirigo Homestead. For those of you who are new here, my name is Krista. My family has a small homestead in central Maine. So about a month ago, I was laying in bed awake in the middle of the night and I thought, how cool would it be to hatch out eggs with my toddler? I remember my aunt had a preschool when I was growing up that I used to go to, and every year she had an incubator in the class, hatched out some chicks, and it was a really neat experience. And so I posted in the middle of the night on the main homesteading group, does anybody have an incubator I can borrow for 1 month to hatch some eggs out with my toddler? Within just minutes, one of the admins of the page very generously reached out and said, I have an incubator that you can have for free. And I thought that was just so generous. And he pointed me in the direction of another admin of the group who sells hatching eggs. And he sold me a great variety of dual-purpose breeds for a really good price. Oh, my phone's ringing. Sorry, Tom, I'll call you back. Anyways, so I went and I met one at the Sportsman's Alliance, and I met the other one at the Shaw's parking lot, and I rushed right home, and we were off to the races. Well, all of a sudden, I totally understand where the term nesting comes from. I had thought that I likely killed many of the eggs in here. I've had issues with fluctuations in temperature with the incubator. I will have it set perfectly, go to sleep, wake up, and it's either dipped down to like 96 or up to 103, and it's been an ongoing challenge, and we've left overnight a few times, and so I was starting to get a little bit discouraged. You would think having carried a child for 7.5 months and having gone through 3 days of labor that I would be more patient, but 21 days started to feel really long. Anyways, yesterday was day 19, and I all of a sudden had a burning desire to set up the brooder. I went to 4 different stores looking for a vessel big enough for anywhere between 0 and 40 chickens, because there's 40 eggs in the incubator. And, all the options were super expensive. The only things that were big enough really were these 110-gallon outdoor cattle waterers, and they were like $85 to $100. I just couldn't see making that sort of an investment. So I came home, started Googling around, came up with a solution that cost $0. I will show you that in a few minutes. It's down in my basement. So I set that up last night with my toddler. Then we got really excited, came up, looked at the brooder, and realized that we could hear peeping. So I started looking into it a little bit further and realized, we had missed an important step of taking the egg turner out. My husband had gone to bed at that point. I called him down in the middle of the night, said, "You come quick, I messed up, please help me." And we took all the eggs out of the turner and put them back in. I could feel them moving inside the shells. I could hear them peeping. And so I pretty much sat up all last night, totally helicopter parenting my eggs, making sure that the brooder was set perfectly, listening to them peeping. And this morning I came down and 4 of them have broken through the shells. I'll try to show you now. It's really hard to see, but let's see if I can get to show you. So anyways, I'm not sure if you can see it or not. I might cut that out when I edit, I don't know, but so 4 of them have now peeked through, and if I work for you, I'm so sorry. I'm thoroughly distracted today. I wish it were socially acceptable to put up an out of office, I'm staring through glass at eggs waiting for them to hatch message. Totally becoming a helicopter bird mom. I'm sure that many of you can relate. It's just so exciting. We're so happy to have this opportunity, and I just really like to thank the 2 admins of the main homesteading group who made this possible. This is definitely going to be a new tradition in this household. We buy chicks every year for raising for meat, and to just add on a few every year to my laying flock so that I always have, enough chickens that are young and laying eggs. I haven't had it in my heart to cull any of the older ones, so I have some 6-year-old chickens running around, but it's been a really fun experience. So with that, I'll bring you downstairs. Don't mind the basement, and I will show you our free setup for these chicks. So here you have it. I took my son's kiddie pool, which he's been asking me every single day if he can fill it up with water and go swimming since the snow has melted. We brought it in last night, and I just used some U-Haul boxes that I had left over from getting our cow cut up last year, taped it around, added some binder clips for durability, and then I put this bird netting over the top with binder clips as well, hoping to keep the birds in and the cat out. So there you have it. So thank you for joining me today. I'm really excited, in case you couldn't tell. I will try to document as best I can the hatching experience, but thank you everybody who made this possible. Bye!